I don't know what your history teacher told you about the slave trade in Africa, especially Gold Coast, now called Ghana. But what I learned from my history teacher was that in the late 18th to 20th century, the Ashanti Empire was the only empire who stood and fought with the Europeans, especially the British. Because at that time, now British foreign person would take over the lands of Asantes foreign. And Asantes foreign so is some money. 3 times. So the third time, and a British for enya kwan etimi take it over, like etimi defeat you. But I know company it wasn't easy. And I was never told, say, the Ashantis also took part in the slave trade business by selling other or the say empires and I say the other kingdoms. But here lies the case that Wode Maya also have another perception about the history of the slave trade in Africa. And we share before I met us, make sure so be like you subscribe. Oh yeah, now want notification button so that drop video via you be the first person to watch. Enti ebusha sisi amino ka say die eye nordness for mugbefu eye Wode Maya so for some ultrasons bia or the beto abontin. Now Wode Maya in one of the videos not just say or educate the foreigners about the slave trade business, how eye abrofono eba Ghana eba Africa like cheche some of yan nanom edeko abuche di omuko yi adwuma no nkika ho bebre e na Wode Maya echiremu a oka say even company history echere say Ashanti Kingdom for company, they also took part in the slave trade business by selling some of the nordness.
Transatlantic slavery, people think that the people that were taken to the Caribbean were mostly Ashantis. No, it was actually the Ashantis that were capturing people. So they were capturing people from the north of Ghana, you know,
other places,
the Salaga market.
Yeah.
So they catch you from the Salaga side, they walk you down all the way to Cape Coast, where you take your last bath.
Wait, you walk all the way from the north.
I tell you,
are you kidding me?
So that is why
you are making it up. It's not true.
I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. I'm making it up.
Many
if you go to the north,
many of our African American brothers in the diaspora in the Caribbean, we shouldn't think they are from the coastal areas.
No.
Salaga, up north. If we do tourism right, you will just see how they tracked, kidnapped, captured people all the way from present-day northern Ghana, hundreds of kilometers.
Is it not that I know?
Yes, they walk. They.
Some people did not even make it along the way from the north to the south, like central region, right? Then they took them. That's why you had to take your last bath. If you go to the what's it called?
Asin River.
Yes. Yeah. So you take your last bath because you've walked long miles.
And all the dirt and
all
everything.
the dirt, they go and wash you. They wash you, then they take you to the dungeon. That's when they're like they start like checking which one is the strongest. You know, and they keep you there. You didn't know. So that is why like
can I say something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Even those of us who are on the coast, western region, central region, Volta region, there are states as captured enslaved people across the oceans to the Caribbean.
To the Caribbean. And
may God help us. And may we learn lessons.
Amazing.
May we learn lessons.
You see, this is why I'm telling Africans that it's about time for us to go back to our roots, learn our history. Because if you don't know our history, we might never know where we are heading to. It's very important, especially the youth. You might think that, oh, I don't care. If you don't care, we'll continue to be slaves.
Emma later on grandpa video better about man forecast say Wode Maya aseme na work because Wode Maya is known to be one of the biggest YouTuber in Africa. And you can't take that. Over millions of followers and subscribers on YouTube and other stuff. And you better aseme na Ghana for say no because they don't want to believe that what Wode Maya is saying is true. History never told us that. But Obeka Asasa wanna just say northern sponsor so almost say they know nothing about what Wode Maya is saying. And omon pe confusion bi abeba say bi omone Asante for entembetiti.
Very important, especially the youth. You might think that, oh, I don't care. If you don't care, we'll continue to be slaves in our own countries.
Amazing.
Your brother Wode Maya, I think sir, you need to go back and learn the history. Otherwise, you want to bring a lot of problem in Ghana between the northerners and the Ashantes, which the Northerners and the Ashantes do not have any problem in Ghana. Let us live in peace. We enjoy the peaceful way we are. The history that you are talking about, I don't think you know anything about the history of Ghana. You are just a Facebook blogger. So just be that blogger. Do not cause a confusion. Do not cause any problem between the Ashantes and the Northerners. Wodemaya, can you bring me any evidence of what you just said? Just bring an evidence. Don't just talk without any evidence. Bring an evidence that these are the people in Ashanti who went to the Salaga slave market to what? To sold the the slave people to what? The northern people to the what? To the slavery masters. Just bring one person's name. That is number one. And number two, dear Odemaya, can you get me any one person from the Ashantis who went to the what? To the northern part of Ghana to sell the people of northern to the what? To the slavery masters. Because the people of Asantes, if you say that these people of Asante who went to the northern part of Ghana, do they speak Dagbani or do they speak the what? The Gonja people's, what do you call it, language? The slavery market in Salaga is the Gonja land. It's in the Gonja land. Do the Ashantis speak Asantes or do they speak the what? The language of the Gonja people? This is a lie. Do not take any history from Ghana history from Odemaya. What he just says, he is just trying to plot the what? The Northerners against the Asantes to bring a confusion and commotion in Ghana. During the slavery market, the slavery issue, it is their own people, those slavery masters who went to those many places to do that, not the Asantes. I have never heard this history, only from Odemaya. You need to bring an evidence of what the Asantes did so people can weigh in and understand it. Let me tell you something about the northern people who migrated to, what do you call it, to the Ashantes. It is the people from the northern part, especially from Salaga, who went all the way to, what do you call it, so it is those people, they went from Salaga all the way down to Makangu. From Makangu, they will bought the what do you call it, the ferry or the ship up there, then arrive in what? Yeji. From Yeji, some of them stay in what do you call it, Atibobo. From Atibobo, Ejura, all the way to Intonsu before they get to Ashanti region. Why did they even, the northern part, if you say the Ashanti people went to the northern to take the people of northern and sell it to the slavery masters, why does it that the northern people from the Salaga area, all the way, they migrated from that place to Makangu, to Yeji, to Atibobo, Ejura, all the way to the Ashanti region and get their land and start doing their business. They went there to do day-to-day business and then they stayed there. That is how they even they took what? Islam to the Ashanti region. So do not lie to people that the Ashanti people did that. The Ashanti people didn't go to the northern part too. This is even an insult to the northern people. What you just said, it is an insult to the northern people that, so the northern people will sit there for the Ashanti man to drive all the way from Asantes and go to Salaga slavery market and take them and sell them to the what? The slave masters and take them to wherever they want to take. This is a lie. Odemaya, just be a social media blogger and stay away from the history. We know our history. That is why you may see that we have the what? The Asante Kramo all the way to there, and then the Asante people even giving a lot of our great-great-grandfathers places for them to build their houses and even give them a place to build a central mosque in Kumasi, Ashanti region. That is the main reason why we have the Zongo in Konswahime. That is why back in the days in Ghana, we have a Pangoma, Pambier, Panshida, Pambakwai. All this from the what? The Zongos and what? Hausa's language. You understand the point? So whatever the Odemaya says, that the Asante people, that's from his mouth, saying that they're selling the northern people, this is a lie. Do not bring any commotion between the Asantes and the what? and the northern part of Ghana. The Northerners and the Asantes are living in peace. When you go to Asante region currently, you may see a lot of Northerners building their houses.
Because Oko Kumasi Sisia, even quote 2 say to Kombo Kase, or no, and Brana or more build a Ashanti kingdom. No, or more the air Northerners for and a build a Ashanti kingdom. Because at that time, no moon here and Bema, I'm a moody or much chichukuno. And to almost me call north. No more watching Northerners for them Bema nibi, no money or Mombana beda. Send a by on Benyam Bema or Mohordin, Edia chichukuno. I'm of 2 for Kompo Beka say, or no. Wa ma eye Northerners for asase ewo Kumasi ho no ma che se omo so omo live as eye Asante for omo oni omo ti free enti no Northerners for no echem omo say they know nothing about what Udimaya. I just want to know say ebia what if say bia na Udimaya can hidden truth bia ye historians for no mo pese omo de beto abontin ana say bia na Udimaya can no eno so boslemu ka bi na che so pese de nya trend. But I don't think so Udimaya ever sacrificing a reputation for that. I don't think so Udimaya ever be cast and be say without proof to back it. Because we have some kesia pa say if care is not taken, a bit me the some empire movie and the about between the Asantes and the Northerners. Yes, 18 me person will share our comment section and say, what do you think about what Udimaya said? Do you think say yampa? And I say be a yentro. Ebushia authentic plus studio. Make sure so be like, subscribe. We are now share amafu so enye bi ahwe.